Hello everyone, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. So this is number 5 in a series of 7 tutorials that I've done using the Lavinia Dinkles. Now I did do another tutorial where I compared Dinkles to Brushos, and I'm not going to recommend one over the other because I love them both. But there is a tutorial. I'll add the link to the description below with the tutorial on the comparison between the two brands, and I will also add the link to the tutorial where I created these backgrounds so you can see the colours I have used and how they were done. So once they were dried, I turned one into a card, and that was this one. So to do this one, I used the Lavinia orchid grass down the bottom here and the flower fairy. And then I have done the moon using this gold ink pad. Now, I don't know the brand of this. This was given to me as a gift and there was no brand name on it. So I don't know what brand it is, but I love it. So I'll have to investigate where that's from. So that's how this card was made, and then we've blended some other inks, but I'll show you how I do that on this one. So now we're going to decorate this one, and I'm going to be using different stamps on this one. So I will show you what I'm going to do with this. So I've got my stamp press to start with. So I'm just going to pop my card into here. And for this one, I'm only going to be using one stamp, and this is the Lavinia I Stargazing. So that's that there. And we're just going to pop that onto here. So I'm going to pop it about, which I might go there, because I'm going to also use this, which is a darkroom door stencil, because I want to put a big moon up in this corner as well. So that should be about the right spot. Okay, so we'll just pick that up and we'll ink that up. So I'm going to be using Versifying Claire Nocturne for my stamping. Always use this brand when I'm stamping. Whoops, hang on, let me start again. I didn't have it down properly and it's moved. Let me just clean that off. I'll just wipe the back of the stamp off. Sometimes it loses its sticky. And when that happens, just give it a clean off, usually with warm soapy water, and that will often bring the stickiness back to it. I'll just dry it off. All right, let's try again. So we'll pop that into place. Pick it up. There you go, now it's stuck. Okay, so ink it up. There we go. And we'll just pop that down. And remember, when you're stamping, allow time for the ink to soak into the card. Many people just do that and it doesn't work very well. But you need to let the card soak the ink in. And there we go. So I'm just going to do that again to see if I can make that a little bit darker. And that's the beauty of a stamp press, is you can re-stamp on the same spot, providing nothing has moved. Okay, so we'll just go again. Yeah, that's better. Okay, we'll just clean that off. Just while I'm doing this, I do have a couple of Facebook groups. I'll add the links in the description below. If you'd like to join, you're more than welcome to. And just remove this. So now I'm going to get my darkroom door. So that's this one, a darkroom door stencil. So the products I'm using I actually got from a shop in Tassie. So I'll add the link to that shop if you wanted to go and have a look. Now, using the gold, I'm just going to load up my finger dauber. And I'm just going to pounce that in the circle to create my moon. And then, using a gold gel pen, just going to go around the circle just to outline the moon. There we go. That's the moon done. So when that's dry, it won't be quite that vibrant. It'll be more muted. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use my heat gun because I want to dry that off before I do the next part. So sorry about the noise. If your card buckles, I'll see if I can make it do it. If you can see how that's buckling when you're heating it, if you then go to the back of the card and put the heat on the back, that will often help straighten it out again. Okay. I think that's dry. Hopefully. It doesn't seem to be coming off on my fingers. So now I'm going to use some Dusty Concord. Now the only reason I'm using the Dusty Concord is because it kind of suits the background. So if you were to do this technique, just pick a colour ink that would match up with the colours that you've used. I'm going to just try and lightly just make some like sky around here. So it's almost like it's in a sunset-y type scene, like so. So it's not a lot, just a little bit. Okay, then using a bit of paper, I'm going to create a hill mask. So I'm just going to tear off a bit of paper. So I just want slight undulation. I don't want anything too major. And then we're going to pop that over our sitting couple. Try and line it up. I'd have to take a little bit more out of there just to make it a bit flatter. And that'll do it. Now, using, where's my VersaFine Clear gone? Here we go. Using the black VersaFine Clear Nocturne, I'm just going to gently blend some hills. She might have it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I turn it around. Not that way. I don't know. It's here we go. That'll do. There, that's better. So I'm just going to blend some of this here to create a hill, just so it doesn't look like they're floating in midair and it looks like they're sitting on a bit of ground. So this is called grounding. There we go. So now they're sitting on the ground. Might just do a little bit more there where the stones are. There we go, that's better. And then I'm going to do another mask, and I want this relatively straight, but a little bit jagged, if that makes sense. So it's kind of straight, but a little bit jagged. And now I'm going to sit this in the sky, and I'm just going to do some gentle flicks. Just so, you know, and you look at the moon sometimes and you can see some wispy clouds going across the moon, and that's what I'm aiming for here. So just some little wispy clouds floating through the sky. There we go. Maybe I'll do another one up here. That's it, don't want too much, just a little bit. And then we're going to go to Twilight. And I'm just going to gently go around the edge with some Twilight just to frame the picture and to draw the eye into the centre. So I'll just keep going with that all the way around. There we go, and a little bit here at the bottom. And here's that one. Now, because I'm a glitter freak, I've got to add glitter. So I'm going to use some multicoloured glitter. And using a quickie glue pen, I'm just going to dot some of the glue around, just to create like stars. I'll do a couple more. It's a bit hard to see where I've been. Okay. Just grab a scrap of paper and add that glitter to the glue. Shake off the excess. And then if you've got just a really soft bristled brush, if you just run it over the card, and that'll get rid of the excess glitter wherever there's no glue. There we go, that's got it. Now I'll just pop this away before I spill that everywhere. And there you go. So, I mean, it's up to you. You could add more if you wanted to. But then mount it, like, whatever size card you then make a little bit bigger mat and layers to then mount your finished card on. So you get a finished card. So easy and lots of fun to make. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please do give me the thumbs up and do feel free to subscribe. And thank you for joining me. And we'll see you all again soon. Bye.